Welcome to another episode of the Opinions Podcast. I'm Bobby B with the opinions you want to hear, and I'm here with my main man.
What it do, man? This Los Hurt, in my humble opinion. What's going down, Black?
Man, what's going on, Los?
Man, slow.
Man, you shining over there with that junior EYBL, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to nephew and them, man. Little CJ Sweeney and them Louisville Magic, man. Little Bud and them, they got me together. You know what I'm saying? Little towel shirt and
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, got son a backpack. You know what I'm saying? All
Hold that
type of
back
shit.
up real quick. Hold that
Huh?
towel back up.
Oh, the towel dope. Let me see. Hold on.
That's all I'm looking at.
Let me
Oh
see,
yeah,
man. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Live, man. Got me together, man. Big
I
Mason
like that.
Griever, man. Brayson Russell, Tony Wheat, Colt Powers, Aaron Huffman. Know what I'm saying? Shout out the
That's,
whole Louisville Magic, man. Yeah, them boys.
I see.
Yeah, them boys official, man. Them boys official for sure. Yeah,
Shout out to the whole squad.
yeah, yeah.
Well, let's get into some little basketball, man. EYBL kid yourself.
My nigga Trey Mack, my bad. Trey Mack. Shout out Trey Mack. My fault. Yeah. My bad. I ain't mean to cut you off, Black. Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah,
Shout out.
yeah,
Hey, man, it's
yeah,
always good to show love.
yeah,
Always good.
yeah, for sure.
All right, man. Let's dive right into it, then, man. I've been seeing a lot of lists out here. Top 5 Houston basketball players. Um,
Let's get into it.
my opinion. My opinion that you might want to hear about that is I don't think nobody five like nobody's gonna 190%, 75% agree with nobody top five. Um
Absolutely.
it just for one the if you gotta narrow it down to a few years, in my opinion. Right, because it's just too widespread. The range is just big. It's better than the Range Rover shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Uh,
business.
And then a lot of times it's hard to say, like you, my partner. So I grew up watching you play boom, boom, boom. So it might be another great like you, better equivalent or whatever. If I didn't really get to see them in action, there's no way I'm gonna put them on my list. And it's not because if I seen them, I might even think they better or equivalent. But if I didn't really get to see it with my eyes, it's hard for me to put them on that five. In my opinion, how do you feel about that, brother?
Well, nah, I totally agree. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have their biased opinions about, you know what I'm saying, their favorite. And most of them gonna go off of who they saw. You know what I'm saying? And during their time frame or from their hood or, wherever they come from, that's what they gonna see. You ain't gonna never get, everybody's honest opinion. A lot of people gonna be biased, depending on what neighborhood you from or who you seen in your era or whatnot. So I don't get offended by it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a great topic, especially in the city of Houston. And it just shows how many great players we had back in that day, man, for sure.
Sweet. Out of curiosity, right? And
Hmm.
this gonna be a difficult question. It's gonna be too many to leave off too, right? But just out of your era, I'm gonna give you, let's just say, from your middle school to through your high school years. Just give me 5 guys that you think shouldn't be left off the list. No matter who list it is, they shouldn't be left off.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? For me, it's hard to put, I'll even when I do like NBA greats, I like to do like positions. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I like to put point guards in a position, rank them in they slot, wings and bigs. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, I'm gonna go top five. My top five that I didn't seen, that I didn't witness, and the resume goes with what I done seen and everything like that. For sure, TJ top
Hold on,
tier.
hold on.
What's that?
The greatest high school players, right?
Right. This is the greatest high school. Yeah, they
Yeah,
resume in high school. Yeah,
yeah,
this their
yeah.
resume in high school.
I'm just make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna go point guards. I'm gonna go TJ, I'm gonna go TMG, D Fox. Yeah,
Recently.
Tommy Mason Griffin. I'm gonna go Darren Fox. I'm gonna go Tack Minor. And who's that last one? Did I say D Gibson?
Mm-mm.
D Gibson. That'll
Sweet.
be
That's
my 5 PGs. You know what I'm saying? So TJ, D Fox, TMG, D Gibson, Tack Minor. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? Now, far as I got a couple names that I feel like don't get mentioned enough at that PG spot. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple names that don't get mentioned a lot. I mean enough at that PG spot. You got guys like Myron Allen that put on for Milby one of the toughest. I remember when my daddy used to go take me to watch Milby play because they were so excited. You know what I'm saying? And Myron putting on the show. You know what I'm saying? Him and Big Alton and Louis Trescott and them, you know what I'm saying? They was putting on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Uh Another one, Dante Stiggers. You know what I'm saying? Out of Hastings. You know what I'm saying? Tay Stig was putting on for the city at that time. You know what I'm saying? One that I didn't get to watch a lot, but I heard great things, and I got to go at it with him later on when we was like, we might be trying to go overseas or playing on like a tour team or something like that. Trey Moe. Trey Moe was one of them ones. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Trey Moe was one of them ones, man. And I mean, lefty, cold with it, 6'3", big PG. You know what I'm saying? Big PG. He don't get mentioned enough when boys be talking about, the top
yeah.
tier talent. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So
yeah. Lil Luke, man. Lucas, bruh.
that's what I
Come
was
on.
gonna bring up. I
Yeah.
thought I ain't know
Come
you were
on, fam.
done. Good. I'm glad you said that. I'm about to say I ain't know
Come
you were
on,
done.
fam. Lucas was one of them ones in high school. In high school, he 30 piece. 30 piece was on the regular. He gonna drop it off on you. Yeah, yeah. And it was one more. Uh, my dog, rest in peace, Damon Woodson. Damon
They-
Woodson for sure. You know what I'm saying? Out of High Tower. So you got to remember back then, High Tower, they didn't even have a varsity. When they started, they had a ninth grade. They had number freshmen, and
mhm.
they had to play on the varsity level. And then that next year they had sophomore, all sophomores. Damon Woodson was leading the pack, fam. D
Mm,
Woody was running the show over there. You understand what I'm saying? This one
mm,
Hightower jumped off the porch. You know what I'm saying? They was bit. They didn't even have 11. They didn't have juniors or seniors in their school at this time. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
A guy.
he. What you say?
Go ahead. My bad.
No, no, no. But I might be exact. I think he went to Elkins first. So I think it was like sophomore year, junior year. You know what I'm saying? Into his senior year. So like when he was running the show there at 10th grade, they didn't have no juniors or seniors at their school at the time. Yeah.
My man, the guy, Billy S. He was on Donnie Houston podcast, and he was basically. I didn't get to watch the whole episode, but I seen him a snippet of it, and he was basically mentioning D Woods as well. Like, man, people didn't know.
Man,
Like,
he was one of them ones, bro. He's one of I got plenty stories to tell you. You know, D Woody played with me on the hoops. You know what I'm saying? When I was in 10th grade. That
only imagine y'all two jokers.
bruh,
Oh,
bruh,
man.
I got stories for days. This my dog, man. Ridge Monfort finest. You hear me? Yeah, man. Yeah, may he rest in peace for sure. D Woody
So,
out, yeah, yeah, for sure. Now, my can I give you my wings though?
you ain't gonna give me no shooting guards.
That's what shooting guards and wings in the same category. I ain't want to be too long winded.
Help me break it down. There, I'm just
Yeah,
trying.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
I got the shooting guards and the wings in the same category. You know what I'm
Shit,
saying? So
give me them five.
yeah, yeah. I'ma go Touche Harvey out of
Mm,
Sharpstown. You know,
mm,
boys don't, they hey man,
mm,
listen. Off the
mm.
Ray Allen, Jesus Shuttlesworth, we got to see that in real time back in high school, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We got to see that in real time. Pull up, jumping, transition, dunking on, coming through in transition, dunking on bigs. All
Right.
like he was on that type of time. Yeah. Touche was one of the ones for sure. I got Adam Hall. I don't know if you remember Adam
Okay.
Howell out of Katy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And this ain't in no order. This is just my top five
Just
that I
throwing it out
seen,
there. Right,
you know what I'm
right, right.
saying, with my own eyes, with the resume that come with it. Yeah. I got Daniel Ewing. Daniel Ewing, you
Respect.
know what I'm saying? Yeah. D
Right.
Ewing, you can't, it's undeniable. G Green,
Okay.
I got G Green on there.
Yeah.
Yep, yep. And I got
Campbell's right.
Phil Williams. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
see, boys don't talk about my dog Phil enough. See, you had to be in these trenches to understand what's really going on. These people I'm naming, boys know. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fugazi. You know what I'm like? If you was out there during that time, these names I'm naming, these is them ones, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they resume speak for itself in high school. You know what I'm saying? In high school. Uh my names that don't get mentioned enough.
Was that five? Just go back.
That
Make
that
sure
was
that was.
five. That was five. So
Okay,
it
cool,
was
cool,
Touche Harvey, Adam Howell, Daniel Ewing, G Green, and Phil
cool.
Williams.
Phil,
And
yeah,
Phil.
sweet, sweet, sweet,
Yeah.
sweet. Go to
Now
them
now
forward.
my shooting guards that don't get mentioned enough. Kenny Taylor out of Willeridge.
KT,
Yeah. Sniper.
sweet. Yeah,
Sniper.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? You
yeah,
gotta,
yeah.
bruh, y'all downplay it, but it is what it is, bruh. One of them ones. And on the biggest stages, he's showing up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Uh
That run really Riz made was incredible, man. Like I don't,
I want to speak on that. We gonna get into that. I want to
Okay,
speak on
my
that
bad,
too.
brother. My bad, my bad. I see you got you ready
Yeah,
today.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
locked and loaded, man. I want to speak my
let's
piece.
go.
I want because I was really out there, so I can vouch for what I'm talking about. And people can
I'm
vouch
gonna
for
stay
it.
my baby ass in my lane. Go ahead,
No,
brother.
no,
You
you
have
was
to
out
tell
there
that.
too with the Raptors, man. What you
No,
mean?
hey man, come on with the
All right,
list.
all right, all right, all right. Floyd McClain, Floyd
Big
McClain out of Eisenhower, one of the ones, fam. Ask about him. Lil Kobe, that was Kobe out there flying through the lane. I'm talking about how highlight reel he was. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Uh, Jermaine Hawkins.
J
Come
Hawk.
on, man. Now you might put Hawk on the PG side. I'm gonna put Hawk with the shooting guards. Know what I'm saying?
He
Yeah,
let that thing fly. He had long range like
yeah,
just a few of y'all could do.
yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. Now I got Jay Lou in my PGs too, out of Klein Forest. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? I had
go J.
Jay Lou is one of the ones that boys they know about too. But Hawk, if you yeah, come on, man. Yeah, it speak for itself out of Westfield. Uh, and last but not least, man, Third Ward's finest. Man. Come on,
Yeah,
man. Come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
man. Emmanuel.
And he
Emmanuel. I
was
don't want to say his last name wrong. How I say
Adagon.
his last name.
Adagon. Adagon.
Adagon. Come on, fam. Man. One of them ones, brother. You understand me? I can't wait to get my dog on this pug. I got a question for him. I want to, I want to know why he went to that weekly out the Trey. How they feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, he gonna tell you soon. Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, for sure. So that's my shooting guards and my wings. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna go to my bigs. I'm gonna go to my bigs, top five bigs. Shaw Lewis, hands
Mr.
down. The coach. The coach. Ain't nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the big dog, Alden Ford. Got big
Mm-hmm.
Alden on there. Rest in peace to the big dog, A-Leaf's finest. Before Rashard, it was a guy. It was a guy before Rashard. You know what I'm saying? Square business. Square business. Shea Whitey.
Know
You
where
know
you
what I'm
going
saying?
there?
Yeah,
Yep. All
Shea
right.
Whitey. One of
Yeah.
them ones, fam. Ask about him. Was wrecking shit in the H. You know what I'm saying? These the type like these names I'm bringing up. This shit speak for itself, bruh. This shit speak for itself. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I got Trescott on there. Louis Trescott out of Milby. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Straight dog in high school. Straight dogs, fam. They filling up the seats. You going to go
Mm-hmm.
watch these people. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, on that top five, and Sue, C-Say. Yes, sir.
To the
Yes, sir.
homies.
Yeah.
Business. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Top five. Hey, listen. Go do your homework on Willeridge before TJ and them. Go do your homework, bruh. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It speak for itself. It speak for itself, man. Now, my honorable mention. I ain't gonna say honorable mention. I don't like that name.
Square
Names that
business.
don't get mentioned enough.
Square business. I like that. We're gonna stick with that. If you don't mind, can I see? I'm gonna help you steal that. Keep that going. I'm gonna help you keep that going, brother.
Hey man, this is the fam, brother. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lock that shit in. Lock that shit in, brother.
Let's
Uh
go.
George Williams out of
Okay.
Elgin. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Boy, George is one of the ones, for sure. I got now this is old school, boy. You gotta do your homework. Big Herb Baker, man.
Man,
Come on,
yeah.
man.
Square
Come on,
business.
bruh.
Herb's still on the scene giving backs.
Come on,
Mm-hmm.
bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta know. And dog work. Dog work. Big Smoke. Big Smoke, Deron Rulich. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You remember see, these is like they before me. But I didn't did my homework on them and I didn't played against them in the trenches. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? On different levels and on shit y'all don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? That they don't do these days. So I didn't ran across these people, so I know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Go ask about Big Smoke, bruh. Yeah. Dog work. Zach Randolph, Zebo with it. Don't get off the flow at all. Gonna give you 30 and 15. Know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. Emeka Okafor,
Mm-hmm.
Emeka.
McMahon.
They don't
Square
talk
business.
about McMeck. And another A-Leaf legend, bruh. Another one. If hey man, if the ACL ain't go out his
I
senior
already know where
year,
you're going with that.
come
I was
on,
gonna
bruh.
ask you about this guy here
Come on,
because I
bruh.
didn't
Shout
even
out to
know
the
which
lefty,
category
bruh.
to put him in because
Huh?
he played
Yeah,
moving
that's what I
fine.
was gonna say. I don't know where to
Yeah,
put
I
Matt White.
know where you're going
I
with
could have
this.
put Matt White in the wings.
Right,
I could
right,
have put him with the wings. I could have put him with the guards, the
right, right,
PGs. This
right,
how
right.
cold this nigga was.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
square business.
Absolutely,
Square
bruh. Yeah. Easy. That's my
business.
nickname for him. Don't nobody, I gave him that nickname. Easy, bruh. That's what I
Yeah,
call him. Easy.
yeah.
That shit was easy, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? Cold with it. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my list. Go back and check do your homework, do your fact check on them people I just named, and get back with me.
Uh, One thing that I was gonna say, it was two names that I was gonna ask you about that just randomly while you speaking. No matter was the top five or the not mentioned enough, Matt name was one, and there was another name that just came to mind. And not saying I was even thinking about it, it just stuck out at me. Steve Marshall.
Mm.
Um,
Okay.
I don't think Steve. And I'm just add one.
On
You know
that
what I'm
PG list? Yes, sir.
I don't think he's mentioned enough.
Yes, sir.
And it's just a matter of like your type of point guard. Even like some of these lists I see, and I don't know these guys personally, so I don't know what era they from. But to not have TJ Ford on the list and you was able to see him play, that's
Brother,
ridiculous.
brother,
You
let
know
me explain
what I'm
something
saying?
to you, brother. Let me explain something to you. I want to get in this a little bit too, since you brought up T. I'm gonna bring up the team. You know what I'm saying?
The team.
Team, the team.
Okay,
So it's a debate out there that the Yates, what Joe Young and them Yates,
come
the,
on,
the, the
man.
young boys. No
Don't bring that
disrespect to
up.
the young boys, man.
Don't bring that up
They
on here.
did her. Hey, man, listen, man. It's levels to this shit, bruh. It's levels. Them young boys would have got their ass smacked by a dub piece by half, bruh. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, listen to me. You got Baylor, Oklahoma State, Duke, Texas, all on one on a public school team. This in Mo City.
Hold on. Say that
What?
list again, real quick.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Baylor, Oklahoma State, Duke, Texas, on a public school team, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? This is in the Mo. This in the heart of Mo City. Two of them are McDonald's All Americans, fam,
Hmm.
on a public school team.
Hey, Lowe's. You forgetting to mention the fact, and correct me if I'm wrong. And then they played for John Uri in the swing in summer.
bruh. All of them. This is
Come
like
on,
the
man.
whole squad was the
Come
starting
on, man.
five. Those four,
They
and
can't
then
be crazy.
Big Kurt, or Big Tree. One of them I can't remember. They played for the Superstars too. This is the starting five for the Houston Superstars AAU team. This is the top tier AAU team on the Adidas circuit at that time. They one of the ones they going at it with the Atlanta Celtics, the DC Assaults, all them, bruh. Come on, man. The Michigan Mustangs, all that shit. They up there with them. You know what I'm saying? Back, do your homework on them teams I just named back then. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
the
Bruh,
way they
this was
used to
their
sell the
high
gym.
school basketball team, bruh. This was their public school high school basketball team. Yuri was the math teacher, fam. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, bruh. This how you line that shit up. This how you line it up. That was top tier. They was top tier, bruh. Like the best team in the country by far at that time. The best team in the country, bruh. It wasn't go find another like the shit that Mater Day and Mater Day. What's the other teams? That be Oak Hill,
All of them.
all them. The shit they was do that was Willeridge, nigga, a public school.
I think they was getting invited to them type of turn, like they was getting invited to
They
events. To,
smacking them teams, bruh. Back then, they running through them. When they going to them national tournaments, they running through
Mhm.
that shit. Yeah,
Man, I don't want to get on that, but
go
we
ahead.
need to talk business about that situation. We might need to get with some of them, and the things we got going. We'll talk, but get back to my boy Steve Marshall real quick.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Reason that it made me even bring up TJ, because those are point guards that control the game, play both ends, but they had a natural feel for passing that ball. You know what I'm saying? And they got a thrill out of passing that ball. Like some people get a thrill out of shooting it and dribbling the crossover. Nah, man, to get in that defense or break the defense down and make that right play, it done something to those guys, and it was fun to watch. And I couldn't keep up with Steve as much, in high school and things, but I don't, but I know he was a dog, and I know when he messed up with those type of guys, that was the type of mentality he had too. It was like, okay, I'm like you didn't know he wouldn't know. Like it was like what Coach said. I go to the gym to hear about one kid and leave like in another one. That was a Steve. Like if you might go to the game and look at a bigger talent or something, and then you leave, you gonna know who Mr. Marshall was, and it ain't
All
Marshall Mathers.
facts, brother. All facts. And see, that go back to what Coach Wade was talking about not ducking those smoke back then.
Mm-hmm,
That's my
mm-hmm,
I Steve Marshall, one of them ones all day long, brother. When you finna go play against the Houston Hornets or the Raptors, nigga, that's not no cakewalk. That was those were independent ran AAU teams, and you knew, nigga, when you and the hoops, the Houston Superstars, the what's calling them, the album them played on, uh, the
Al played
Saluki.
with Yuri, didn't he?
No, he played with the Lynx. He played with the Saluki. No,
Oh,
Saluki. He played with
okay.
Saluki, Adidas. Him and Matt White. They played with Salinki. Salinki, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot his first name. Salinas. Salinas. That's his
Okay.
first name. Salinas. He the one that ran the Saluki League though. Remember the Saluki League back in the gap? That was out there
And
Sam
you got
Houston.
the fact check with Matt because I remember Matt and them beating us. I want to say it was Yuri because Alton Ford was Matt and Alton Ford on the same team.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. I know this, brother,
No,
for
no,
a
no, no, no.
fact.
I hear what you saying, but
Like
I think I think
Alton might have played with the Houston Superstars once or twice or whatever. His team was Salinas,
Yuri.
bro. Salinas
Okay.
the
No, 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 no.
Saluki.
I'm not knocking that.
Yeah, that was his squad. That's who Matt played with. That's who Matt White played with. But they was Adidas too. That's what I'm saying. Back
That's
then,
what might gonna be throwing me off
yeah,
because I
no,
know
they was Adidas.
they
They
played together.
everything that TJ and them went to, they went to. Everything. Everything. So we had two Adidas teams, two top tier Adidas teams in
I
Houston at that time, and then we just had the hoops for Nike, and then everybody else was independent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
right,
Salinas, man. Yeah, yeah. But what I'm saying is, uh, at that time, that goes back to like the talent in Houston every single night. It's smoke every single night, bro. You ain't. It don't matter that you was ranked in the top 10 in the country or number one in the state, whatever. Man, they might even not know Steve Marshall. Or
right.
it's a matter of fact. Now that you just say that, can I get into a couple names? Let
Let me
am I
throw
going? Am I
one
going?
more.
But I mean, you brung it up. I got
No,
a
no, no,
couple
no, no, no,
names.
no, no.
Go
Let me
ahead.
throw
Go ahead.
one more out there first. I just got to throw one more out there first, and I'll
Okay.
let you. Well, I know what category. He'll go in that second category you had, the wing, combo, shooting guard, or whatever.
What's that?
Um, and I don't. I just wish this guy was from Houston, right?
I
Because
already
if
know
he
where you
was
going. I already see. I ain't have him on the list because he
hey,
ain't from
listen,
the H. I
right?
already know where you going. I thought about him, bruh. Go ahead.
Because
I'm gonna let you do your thing. Go ahead, man. Shout out to the
he,
dog. Do your thing.
he
Yeah.
another Steve. Every time he go up against these Nike, Adidas, and I
He
don't want
murking
to even.
shit.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just say a 20 ball, and that's being nice to say a 20 ball. God award Joe Thompson.
Absolutely.
Joe
Absolutely.
Thompson was kind of like ISO Joe. He not fast. He ain't this. He's a bucket. He give it to you
Bucket.
any way you want it. I mean, and
How do
that
you
shit
want
was
it,
so
bruh?
here, and that was about the only quick thing in him is getting that release off.
Yeah.
But he takes the right angles. He uses his body. He gets to his spots. Um, and he played Division One. But if he'd have been on a bigger market, and not saying the Raptors weren't a bigger market because they're a good market, because I appreciate Michael Owens, Coach Ed Owens, but Joe could have played in he could have played on any circuit, any level. It wasn't that many opportunities then. Like if we had a Houston Hoops, a JL3 and all that, like these and the coach might not probably had one of those contracts, honestly, because they'd probably been next up, whatever the shoe deal was. But
Right.
that
Right.
platform would have changed things for Joe, in my opinion.
Brother, you gotta understand. Do you remember when we played y'all at San Jacinto Junior College? Okay.
Mm.
Now, now listen to me. This is this was the Saluki Jazz at the time, right? We was the Jazz, right? This
and
is
we
huh?
We played. I think we played y'all with the hoops before too in Kingwood. Y'all won,
Yeah, I remember
but
with the hoops. I remember playing y'all with the hoops. That was a get on too. But we won
right.
that one. I'm talking about. I want to talk about.
Oh, with the Joe, yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
see what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
this is
yeah,
when
yeah.
you got Man, Joe
Mm-hmm.
Thompson, Dominique Owens, Bobby
Mm-hmm.
Benjamin, who I mentioned, Jeremy Johnson. Jeremy Johnson at
Jeremy,
that time.
yeah, you
Come
got
on,
man. I
bro.
don't know, Tim, Micah DB, Tim
Listen,
DeBose,
when we
Chris
ran
Flex.
across y'all at San Jacinto College, it's me. Was TJ playing?
I don't remember. Was it J Lou? Might have been. I
I
don't
know,
know.
no.
Hey,
J. Lou and Jermaine was
you
on
know
the
what I
team for sure.
knew? I knew your baby ass was over
I
there.
was
You
out
know what
there.
I'm
I
saying?
remember
And
I was out there for sure. Matter of fact, I know TJ was out there because we was playing in his backyard. You know, San Jacinto out there out Baytown.
oh yeah,
So
Baytown,
close to
Square
it or
Big.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah,
we was TJ and y'all weak ass beat us. And yeah, y'all weak ass beat us. And Man probably had about 25. Joe Thompson probably had about 30. You understand what I'm saying?
literally.
On that, yeah, them too. We couldn't
Hey,
do nothing with that shit that day. You understand what I'm saying? We couldn't do nothing with that shit that day, bro. Like, and that's how it would go in the H during them times, bro. That's how it go.
hey, listen. The deal was our coaches then we knew our role. You know how you watch Fresh Prince and he play basketball. They like, well, what's the plan? get about the wheel. Like we knew,
Right, right, right.
and I'm a
Get that bit to Will. What you
But
talking about? Yeah,
get
yeah,
it to
yeah.
them brothers. It was get it to Joe, man. Especially man like to bring that thing up and dance and play
Man,
with it.
hey, yeah,
There was one more guy though I got to throw in there. You named him already, but Jeremy Johnson probably had. Jeremy probably had 10 to 15 easily. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But
yeah,
literally that game, man, it was them and just like what you said that one of the interviews. Don't let your man beat you. Man, get through the ball, play some good defense. If you get open shot or two, knock that down.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But man, play a role. Know your
Yeah,
role. When you play big teams like that, it's not about I need to. Everybody not go shine. The
absolutely, bro.
ones who can shine on that level, you let them cook to keep you in the game to be close or win, and you just go out swinging as a team. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. Now, and I think that was the ship. I think y'all won that bit. Yeah, and then you know, being
Yeah,
that y'all my dogs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. We went
yeah,
out. You know, shout out to them
yeah.
Raptors, man.
Boy,
Yes,
boy,
sir.
boy, I came back with them. That boy came to Jurassic Park that
Yeah,
night. You
yeah,
know,
yeah. Square business,
and now
man.
you
You know, I'm
put
gonna
me
jump
to
off the porch,
Jurassic
baby.
Park.
Yeah, yeah. Square business. Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
shout
man.
out to Dominique Owens,
Yeah,
man, and
man,
his
man.
whole
Yeah,
family,
Neek
man.
one of the ones too, man, for sure. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
if
What
you
you want to
do
get
football,
into, brother? What you want to get into next? Talk to me.
if you do a top five football Houston area that you've seen, definitely Dominique Owens is going in there for me. I
Without a
mean,
doubt.
shit.
Without a
I
doubt.
mean, easily.
Electrifying.
But yeah, which
Electrifying,
one?
bruh.
Nah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
But we see
saying?
that's I mean, that was just the talent level on that, in that era. Uh, it was unheard of, fam. It was unheard of. We was putting the H on the map at a high clip, brother. At a high it still go down like that on the football scene. The football scene, I think we still doing our numbers how we
Yeah.
supposed to. Basketball, ugh, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this, Los.
What's that?
And I don't want to, get in too much of your business of your personal life and all that. You hear me?
What up?
Um, but guys like you, Dominique Owens, and all that, y'all were top tier. Y'all were like celebrity status in the big city.
Mm-hmm.
Um, now, technically, y'all didn't get NIL deals and money, but the lifestyle and some of the things y'all were presented with, you know what I'm saying, I had access to, um, that's kind of not like a NIL or whatever you call it, but does that, like, you know what I'm saying? Do you think that, I think that play, how much of a role did that play in y'all feeling invincible when you that young and so much in the palm of your hand? Because we know it ain't the talent.
Right,
You see what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
Uh, so how much of when you're on that level do you just feel like your mistakes or whatever just gonna get swept? Like what? Like tell me, like what's the mind frame, brother? You know,
Well,
just
I will say this, and this ain't no excuse. This is just a fact, brother. This is just a fact. We grew up in Houston, Texas. We grew up in the DJ Screw era. You understand what I'm saying? So it was like Houston was Houston is a different place to grow up in as a 17, 18-year old kid coming from I don't we ain't come from no poverty, but I want to say like what's the word I'm looking for? Like
the
uh
neighborhood
yeah,
basically.
yeah,
Cause
a
it
different
ain't peaches and cream neither.
what you say?
Say it ain't peaches and cream neither.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like so coming from that kind of environment and then being on that stage, like that's the highest of the high, bro. You know what I'm saying? And sports was a big deal in our hood back then. In our community, sports was everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you was the top dog in basketball or top dog in football, it was destined for you. Everybody, you was going places. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the H. This is Houston. If you are top tier on this stage, then you more than likely gonna be one of those ones on the biggest stages across the country. And that's what's been proven over and over again in football, and at that time a lot, in basketball. And that's what we was thirsty for back then.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So with us being on that pedestal and then growing up in that era, like you got to think we in the heart of the DJ Screw era. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of things going on with, and this is not an excuse. Again, I'm not making this an excuse. I'm just giving you the real. You know what I'm saying? We was heavily influenced by living that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And that can get you, that got a lot of people caught up during that time. You know what I'm saying? Just, me more so on a higher stage, but it was a lot of people that got caught up in that lifestyle during that time and on the football and basketball scene. I say that.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. Um, Switch it over a little bit. I seen I don't know. I ain't gonna say it's a TikTok. I seen some on social media. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It was a skit, of course, but it was funny and it had to me it had a meaning to it. So it's a coach. He old school out there on the football field. Mama come out there, whatever. Why my baby ain't playing or whatever, coach? Man, you ain't paid your money, right? So she like, well, I told you I ain't got it. He like, nah. I saw you at the Chris Brown concert. Those tickets $300. You up there grooving and all this. He was like, yeah, little man ain't gonna be grooving on this field. So she's like, man, I'll give you some payments, some partial payments. He say, nah, I ain't give him no partial equipment. I ain't give him a knee pad one day, knee, right? So he's just making his own points, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, as a coach right now, Mr. Hurt, older man, um, what are you doing in that situation as a coach? Are you going to address it, let it alone, act like you don't see them out balling but can't pay their fees? Uh, how do you approach this, Mister Mister?
As a coach, as a coach.
As a coach, yeah, yeah. Well, I guess this guy was Kodak guy. Whatever he taking the fees because he know about. He like, nah, you ain't getting out here. Like, little man ain't playing. I need my bread. So
Mm.
what you doing? What
Well,
you
well,
doing now?
well. Me, you know me though, bro. I ain't finna do the kid like that. I ain't finna do the kid like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the kid get
No, no,
busy.
no. We're not, no, not to cut you off, but we're not even gonna speak if you letting the kid play or not. Or you going to address the parent? You gonna leave it
Absolutely.
alone?
No, I'm addressing the parent immediately. What you mean? Immediately? I'm gonna do it. You know, if it gotta get disrespectful, I'm gonna do it in a private setting though. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right,
not
right,
gonna
right,
do it on
right.
the court or at the gym or nothing like that. We're gonna meet at the hotel. I come pull up to your room, whatever. I need my chop. I need my chop. You know what I'm saying? One way or another. So he can
How
play
you
this game.
asking though, Mr. Hurt? I'm just
Huh?
saying that's what I'm saying. Like, what's your spiel? Because like you say, the little kid already playing. Like you say, you're already out of town. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
how
But
like
my thing is this
what's your
though.
approach?
My thing is this though. So the kid can play that day. That day. That day. If you ain't got my bread by the following day, I'ma talk to the kid that night and let him know why he ain't able to play. I'ma tell the kid straight up. It ain't on me, brother. I love you to death. Yo, daddy is trying to play me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you don't need to do this. Listen, this is a life lesson. Don't never let nobody do you like this, brother. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
the way I'm handling your daddy right now, and you have to be the foul guy behind this, let this be a life lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess with people like the way your daddy moving, for one. And then for two, don't never let nobody play you on, on situations like this. Handle that business accordingly. I ain't saying you got to get violent or nothing like that. Just stand for
Right.
something. You know,
Right.
that's all I'm saying. Yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay. Now let me ask you this. Now you're a 20-year-old Coach Hurt in the in a mom.
What?
Hey,
What? Say it again.
hey, you're a 20-year-old Coach Hurt. The mama come out there looking like Megan Thee Stallion. She get, rubbing, and she telling you, well, coach, let's talk about this in a private setting. I don't want nobody in my business. What you doing now, Mister Hurt? But she a friendly Megan Thee Stallion.
Right. You talking about 20-year-old. First of all, I'm not gonna be coaching. I'm gonna say that. I'm not coaching at 20 years old. I'm still hooping. So I could plead the fifth on that, baby. I don't know what I don't know what that like. I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I'm still hooping at that time. I ain't doing
Hey,
no coaching. I'm not putting myself in them situations. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. But it is. You
hey,
know what though? What's crazy? It's a lot of young coaches out here now though. It is a
right,
lot of
right,
young coaches out here in that AAU world, 22, 23 year olds. You know what I'm saying? And they learning. It's tough out here because you got a lot of older people like us that ain't so acceptive of them. You know what I'm saying? Like me and you, we players. When we come, we ain't doing no hating. I don't give a damn how young or older you are. If you know how to coach, you know how to coach. You know what I'm saying? If you know your X and O's, you know what you're doing, we gonna rock with you. We're gonna give you opportunity. But you got some coaches that's they unacceptive of that. You know what I'm saying? And they be hating on these young bulls. So I can see, in that, what you talking about as far as like a 20-year-old in that situation, that's real these days. That's real. Yeah.
Well, you just as you go on social media, you just watching all the little skits, and you know what I'm saying. You see all the little skits. Oh, little Johnny Blind, he could start foot at the quarterback because his mom, just a little joker. No, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah, no,
messing.
no, no, no. Squad, but that really it's a joke because that really go on though. That really
But
go
I'll
on in real
say this:
life. Hell
more
yeah. Yeah.
probably more within football than in basketball, man. Because
Right.
it, it,
Right.
it's hard. It's too hard to hide a kid on basketball. There's only 5 spots at a time. It's up and down. You got to have some type of skill
Right.
to even not to even look like a sore thumb out there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but I want to piggyback on that. So, in my opinion, and I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of the young coaches, like you say, the 20-year-old coaches, I think they getting into it for the right reason. Especially the ones think about it. You 20, you really ain't got no kids that's playing, so they come out there, they passionate. It's something they want to do. You can see the drive in there. I think them ones who end it and get in the store, and I think they kind of starting for the right reason because they got no skin in the game outside of the older guys, ladies that's getting into it, and because they mad at this coach and creating a situation for their child. Yeah, I'd rather go with the young, energetic,
Absolutely.
coaches.
Absolutely. Because I'm gonna tell you though too. The thing is, these young bulls understand. Like I be telling my stepson all the time. I ain't gonna say stepson. I be telling my son all the time. Look, Gary, like, bruh, it's so many avenues you can eat in this basketball now. You know what I'm saying? Like coaches is making great money, generational money. You know what I'm saying? Like so you can definitely you don't have to be like you don't got to be a player to make
Right.
money in this stuff. It's so many avenues. You can get in the media, you can get into training, you can get into with the what's called it with therapy, whatever. It's so many avenues, bruh. Coaching, all on different levels, whatever. Recruiting, scouting, all that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to just play basketball to make a living for yourself in this lane now. And I be
Dang
trying to, stress that to everybody, young kids especially. Like, stay in it. As a young kid, you got to stay hooping, though. You got to stay hooping. You got to go through the whole process. You can't be, oh, I'm just going to be a media guy, so I ain't going to work out and work on my game as much. No, you got to go through the whole process like these
right.
guys that's thinking they elite and going D1 and all that. Go through everything. So you got the full experience and you have with more knowledge on how this shit really go when you get 18, 19, 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? So when you going through it, go through the whole thing, but don't think, oh, I have to go pro to make money in basketball. Or I gotta, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that these days. You don't have to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just want to share that with everybody, but especially the youth, for sure.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Los, what do you think about Turk getting kicked off the Hot Boys Cash
Man,
Money
that's some sucker
tour?
shit, bruh. That's some sucker shit, man. I ain't feeling that.
Explain. Come on, give
Man,
it to me.
this what I'm saying.
Hey, pause,
Regardless,
pause. That sound, man.
what did you say? I didn't even hear what you said. Well, extra
Good.
pause. I didn't even hear what you said.
No, I was, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
Go ahead with your
but
response, brother.
bruh, he is an original member, regardless of the fact. He's an original member. If they talking about booting him, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. This shit canceled then. We ain't doing it. Juvie can go do his own shows and make a little change, bruh. Stop it. Stop playing. BG, you can do the same. You know Weezy can. So on this Hot Boy tour, this is for the Hot Boys. The one that needed the most. Who needed the most? Let's call a spade. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Who needed the most? Turk, nigga. He
Okay,
need this cheese, bruh.
okay.
He the only one. He the only one that can't go solo and go do a tour and it's gonna do the numbers that they do, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? So how we gonna do him dirty like that on the Hot Boys tour? This is how he gonna eat. What you
Well, I
feel
think
about it? Tell me what you feel about it then. Yo, baby ass, you sound like you looking like you disagree or something. What's up, nigga?
what I'm saying is what you said kind of went against. Like I'm trying to help Turk out, but when you say it like that, you're not helping. In my opinion, you're not helping them out because that's basically what they saying. So from what my understanding is, they shorted his percentage or something, right? On a couple of
Nah, they kicked
shows.
him off the tour, period,
No,
fam.
no, no. Listen why, but listen why.
Okay, tell
They
me.
because they shorted his percentage on a couple of dates, and then
Okay.
he got mad, and then you know what I'm saying, and he was basically,
I
you know
ain't
what
hip.
I'm saying,
Okay. Okay. So you
right? So they
is
basically,
this facts what you talking right now?
no, this is facts. This is
Okay.
this is this is facts. This, yeah, you
Okay.
can research it as well.
Okay.
So, in the midst of them going battle head to head, that's why they just kick him out and say he's like a risk or whatever. So that's I guess that's the terms they use to really get him off the show or whatever. But all right, like I want to say this and that and support the homie, but when you coming and you just admitting, if they know people not really coming for you and these sales ain't there, you ain't basically you're not bringing in the percentage you getting. So we done the numbers after a while because they've been touring for a minute now, and it's obvious to see who bringing in what. So now we just giving you what you really earning, and like you said, if he needed the most, I don't think it's just like quitting your job before you get a new job. You see what I'm saying?
I,
If you been
from my understanding, they kicked him off the tour. B.
because he was flexed up and tripping to where you know he was like they feel like he was gonna hold things up and not show up. So it's like, all right, well, better we just boot your ass off. If you're not agreeing to these terms, we got to move on. The shows ain't stopping. If
Okay. Well,
they
now,
not
now,
trying,
now, now, now
so
this me.
hold
Go
on. Let
ahead.
me ask you this, host.
Go
If
ahead.
you the McDonald's All American, right?
I got an answer for your ass. Go ahead.
You goddamn right. Good. I want to hear your baby ass. And your
Yeah.
baby ass is scoring the 20 plus points and all this great shit you doing. And then you got my baby ass coming off the bench playing 8 minutes, giving you every bit of 2 or 3 points, maybe a rebound or two. Do we deserve the same pay? How many
Nigga.
games are you going to continue to play and we getting the
This
same
what I'm
pay?
trying. This what I'm trying to tell you, brother. You've been knowing me for 30 years. What you think my answer is to that? I don't give a damn about that, brother. I don't give a damn about that, brother. Yes, break us off evenly, nigga. Cause you know why? Cause you know why? I'ma go do my thing on my own tour and get my bread anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So this right here, listen to me, bruh. This what I'm trying to
Man,
tell you.
listen to
That
your
money,
ass.
all that money shit niggas be talking, that shit daisy to me, bruh. I don't get off on that. Listen to me, bruh. I'm Lil Wayne. I'm up a buck 50 mil, whatever. I'm Juvie. I'm BG fresh home. Fresh home. The only one that can't do this is my dog Turk. So that's like me, you. Hold on. Can I talk? Can I talk? Can I talk? That's like me, you, Tay, and DA, B, whatever. We could throw 1,000 of them in there. We go in somewhere and we have an exchange or whatever. And that, hold
Man,
on,
forget
listen
what
to
you
me, fam.
talking about, man. Cause you listen, man. You talking about me and our partners. We partners. Los, these guys fell out and ain't even
They
been
didn't fell
talking.
out, but bro, they still partners from 14 years old, fam. They didn't make
Partners
they didn't
don't fall
made
out.
they didn't
Let
made
me ask you
hundreds of
this.
thousands of dollars together at
I don't
14,
give a damn.
15 years
Hey,
old. They didn't went through all type of shit. They didn't had they
how many
OG play
times?
them. They
How
didn't
many
have listen
times you?
to me, bruh. They didn't had their OG take money from them. They didn't had their OG finesse them. They didn't had all type of shit go down. They didn't did time. Separate different times. Nigga, this nigga did a 10 piece. This nigga did a 14 piece. You mean to tell me when we come home, you talking about a percentage of some bread when we on a tour together because your songs are you more popular than me? No. No, nigga, I don't get down like that. No. We breaking this shit off evenly, fam. When I go do my individual shit on my own, I'ma get my bread on my own. I'm not
This,
doing that whole shit.
this,
When we
the
doing the
difference.
tour together, if we doing the tour together, we breaking bread together evenly, bruh. That's how the game go. Niggas be on
I
sucker
don't.
shit.
They not.
Niggas be on
They not
sucker shit,
cool
bruh.
like that.
That's
They
sucker
not,
shit.
I don't think they cool like that. That's
It
the
don't
difference. They
matter,
ain't
nigga.
no.
You my partner since I was 14 years old. It don't matter if we cool like that now. It don't matter. It don't matter. I don't give a damn, nigga. I don't give a damn if we ain't tight like that no more. We spend this shit evenly, nigga. I don't gotta like you, nigga. I love you. I love you. Cause when I'm gone, guess what's gonna happen? How you gonna feel when I'm gone?
Let
How
me
you
ask
gonna
you
feel
this,
when I'm
man.
gone, nigga? You ain't gonna give a damn? Exactly.
We
Stop playing,
we
bruh.
don't, but this is to go back to what I'm trying to tell you. Like you doing all this, man. My partner, my man. I don't want to hear all that shit. How many times you fought out with your partners for years? I'm just saying, them ain't real partners. We partners. We gonna fall out. We men, bro. Real men don't fall out, nigga. I mean, bro. We talk about it. We gonna be mad. We might not, man.
Hey man, them
F it.
niggas going through it they way, bro. Niggas be high, niggas be on all type
Man.
of shit going on. Niggas be having their females in their ear. It be all type of sucker shit going on. At
So,
the end of the day, go ahead.
low. So you act like we just started talking to women yesterday. I don't know about you, but
Right.
shit, come on, like stop
Now
it,
I'm a
brother.
rookie. I don't know no better. I'm a rook.
Right,
I
like
don't know
cut
no
it
better.
out, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
stop it, man. We done been, Maine to Spain with
Still,
this shit.
Beast is big money involved. It's big plays involved. Egos gonna get in the way.
Like,
At the
hold
end
on,
of the
but
day,
this
though,
one, yeah,
at the end of the day, I'm not finna take out my niggas' kids' mouth. You understand what I'm
hold
saying?
on, hold
Like
on, hold on, but
if
look,
you take him out the tour, if you cut his pay, that's
they ain't
taking out this
partners
man
like that.
kid's
I'm gonna
mouth.
tell you the difference. I'm gonna tell you the difference. That's how you know they ain't partners like that. Cause when they really around in each other's life and the kids hanging, you'll never even get to this point.
Even if
But
they
bring,
not, it don't
hold on.
matter. We got
This go to
history
my
together.
hold on. This go to my next point though. Have you seen the show yet?
No,
So okay, so
I haven't.
I've been to one. I've been to it, right?
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna tell you this, which we already know. Turk and BG sets not as long as Juvie and Wayne sets, neither. So you still talking about the business. Every night I gotta perform longer than you. I gotta go with the sets, and like you said, I can't go make my individual money because this cash money too been going about a year, whatever. I'm locked in at least a year or something with this
Okay, well,
shit.
how about this? How about we
I
get
gotta,
that established before we get on the tour then? He might have to get a little less before the tour even start then. How about that? My nigga, your shit, it is what it is. You take 15, 20, whatever. We take 25, 25, 25. Well, that's cool. That's cool. What's wrong with that? That should be established then from the jump before we even get on the tour. Let's get on. You can't be switching shit up. You can't be switching shit up once we get out there, fam. I don't give a damn. If my shit 20 minutes and I'm getting the same ducking, nigga, don't halfway through this motherfucker, y'all want to switch? Hell nah. Hell, I do some more shit. What I need to do? I need to clean up mode. What
hey,
I need
but
to
that ain't the
do?
issue.
You know, I need to get the
Look,
bag. I need to grab the
But
bag.
look,
What I need to do, my
okay,
nigga?
I see.
What I need to
Yeah,
do?
now you,
What I need to do,
you're a
fam?
work, you're a work more. Okay, cool. But I
Yeah,
was about to
cool,
say, because
whatever. But keep my shit the same.
he can
What?
do, I thought you were saying he could do a larger setup. I say the problem is they don't want to see him. You
Right,
know
you
what
don't
I'm
want to
saying? Like,
see me. That's cool. I gotta respect that. So I could do more shit behind the scenes that y'all need me to do, whatever that may be, for me to get my shit. I'm with that, bro. You
right.
gotta be a team player. At the end of the day,
Nah.
you gotta be a team player, bro. Yeah, yeah,
I think it just show you they ain't that tight. Cause even Juvie say, he said the first time Juvie say he told him he shut everything down. Man, we not moving unless this man is on here a part of
yeah.
it.
And
Yeah,
I heard Juvie say that, but Juvie one of the ones though. He like that. He like, and I
right.
understand
Well, keep
BG and
fighting
him.
now.
BG ain't gonna fight for him like that because they plexed up. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. Juby doing his part. I get that. Wayne, did Wayne show up to the show?
I don't know about all that. I'm
I'm
thinking
saying the
so.
show.
Like
You
that.
said you went to a show, nigga. Did Wayne show
Yeah,
up?
yeah, he showed up. Hell yeah. He showed he had his
Okay,
own set.
okay,
Yeah, 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 his own set. Yeah.
okay, okay.
Now,
So I mean, I don't know what Wayne's saying. Now you listen
that was
to now if you
before he
listen to
was
them, I miss
cool.
my dog. Hold on now. If you listen to them, I miss my dogs. Who he missed the most? Who he missed the
Turk.
most? My main motherfucking man, Turk. You know what I'm saying? So where you
Yeah.
at, Weezy? Damn, where you at?
That they go back to what I'm saying because Wayne was the one who stood up for him at first too. That's what I'm saying. If they're at the point where they like, man, we got to keep going, it makes sense. Some got to make sense, bro. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Nah, they need to get
If
that
you
nigga back on the tour. They need to rearrange the contract, whatever, since they already.
with him,
Yeah, see, that's
it's a wrap.
bogus. I ain't feeling that because y'all taking out that man family mouth, bro. That's what I say about that. Yeah, 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 for sure.
Speaking of taking away, I don't know what they doing in Louisville, but they taking away the cell phones out here in Houston. There's a lot of districts, no cell phones for the kids at all. How do you feel about that as a parent?
Well, see, I don't know about that, but I'll tell you what they are doing with the coaches out here. The coaches can't have contact with the kids directly no more. Like the coaches got to go through the parents. You can't get in contact with a kid directly out here no more because it's a lot of. I just call a spade a spade. It's a sad. I mean, you brung it up, so I'm gonna go and say, it's a messed up situation out here in Louisville with this JCPS, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of these. I ain't gonna say a lot. Let me take that back. Let me refrain from that. You got some teachers out here that's on some sick stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some sick stuff. Coaches too. You know what I'm saying? It's a big case out here with some old nasty shit. You know what I'm saying? To where
We need
they
to
didn't
stay
put
away from that. Man.
yeah type shit. I don't want to get them niggas a platform. So I just say that to uh the coaches now, basketball for whatever. You can't contact a kid directly through phone. You got to go through the parent. You can have no contact with a kid. That's what's going on out here in JCPS. That's wild, bruh. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's
that's crazy. You got kids in certain situations that don't have a responsible parent to relate messages and stuff that they need to get. You understand what I'm saying? You can't even get in contact with your player directly because you'll be in a serious violation. That's what it is right now. They had like a little app. It was called like a band app where you can talk to the kids. Man, I think they didn't shut that down. They didn't shut that down too. Like you got to go through the parent. That's how serious it is, bro. Yeah. Nasty
man. That's
work
so
out here at JCPS. They dead wrong. Need to tighten the up. Square business. They hiring trifling motherfuckers out here, bruh. For real. For real. This shit nasty work out here, bruh. Nasty work, bruh. Yeah. Yeah. We can
hopefully they
talk
get that
about it, but
together.
I'm cool on them niggas. I don't want to bring them up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd rather not talk
Yeah.
about no,
Yeah.
that stuff, man.
Yeah.
We're blessed they right. Hopefully they
Yeah.
all get caught, dealt with
Yeah. This
the
one of them
proper way.
ones. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Come on, boy. What's up?
Um,
Yeah, square business. Square business. What's up?
answer my question though. As a parent, how do you feel that your child not allowed to have their phone on them at all at school?
Well, I mean,
And,
I kind of like that a little bit. You know, as long as the safety, it's about the safety though. The safety situation. You know, I need my child to be able to get in contact with me in any situation because it's so crazy across the nation with, you know, that type of stuff going on, people going into schools, all that goofy. You know what I'm saying? So at least I need something where my child can be able to get in contact with me and let me know what's going on immediately. Now, if can we get a solution with that? Where do we find a meeting? Can you not just have your phone out during school hours? You know what I'm saying? Let them keep their phone on them, but it's not have their phone out. I don't know how that works. You know, some kids gonna sneak. You just got to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I have to be able to get in touch with my child immediately if some shit go down. And it can go down anywhere, any given time, especially the days, you know, the times we living in.
let me ask you this, Los. There's something going on at the school, and your child is calling you. Um, what is it? Not what is it that you think you could actually do? Like, what would be the difference? Let me phrase that better. What would be the difference of your child calling, or you getting a calling message from the school that sends it out to all parents?
My child probably will tell me faster. The school gonna be slipping. That alert or whatever from the school that can be 15, 20 minutes too late. My child can tell me immediately what's going on.
No, no, no. I'm saying soon as the sound is off, because you gotta lock
No, no,
up
no.
the
I'm saying
schools.
before the sound. I'm saying before the sound. What if a motherfucker kicking that door at the school before a sound? You understand what I'm saying, bro? Come on, man. What we talking about? And my
Yeah,
child hears that. My child's in the lunchroom, and a nigga come in there and get the on that goofy. I need my child to be have access to me immediately. Immediately.
you saying that if an intruder enters the school, kick in the door.
Anything, bro. Anything. A child can get to that phone faster than the school gonna alert the parents. I'm telling you from experience on JCPS. I don't know about no other school districts. I'm saying JCPS, man, you liable to not know about a shooting or anything to after the fact. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't trusting that at all out here.
But it's like I'm not for sure. Like every school got different policies,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying. I know because let me ask you this, right? As a kid, it's just like you saying, put the phone in your pocket, but don't use it for 9 hours.
Oh,
Something
they
that
gonna
they
use
don't
it for
know.
sure. They gonna use it. We know that.
Okay. So basically, you setting them up for failure. If this is against the law, that's just like because basically what you're saying is, hey, it's okay to break the law in front of the teacher, and you don't want the teacher to do their job.
No,
Basically,
no, no,
because
no.
that's
What
just
I'm
like
saying
saying you
is,
don't run a
is
red light in front of the
wait,
cops, and say, oh well, you run a red light in front of the cop. What the cop gonna do? He gonna pull your ass over.
yeah, man. Hey, man, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Fuck all that. Nigga, let them kids have that phone on them, okay? And if they whip it out, what's the big deal, bro? Write their ass up, move on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you one of them kids that want to be on your phone for 4, 5, 6 hours out the day in school, I'm just gonna fail your ass. Cause you're gonna fail every test. You ain't gonna turn in your assignments. You ain't gonna do shit anyway. Hey man, it's a wrap. Go ahead and sit on your phone. I'm not finna stress about that, bro. I'm not finna be arguing with no child about being on it. If I tell your ass, get off the phone, and I tell your ass carry your phone now, and you continue to do that, guess what? That's cool. I'm just gonna annoy you, fam. I ain't worrying about that. Now you got some kids to do that shit. They might bring in straight A's. They might know every answer to the test, do their homework and all that. I don't got no problem with that. I don't care about that shit, bro. Like, hey, listen, y'all need more teachers like me in y'all system. You feel me? Y'all be. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all got too much bullshit y'all be worrying about. Unnecessary. Like this is so unnecessary. What we talking about right now? We
We
talking
need
about kids
teachers
having
like
phones in the
you.
class. I don't give a shit about you having your phone in the class. If you choose not to pay attention to what I'm teaching, that's on your baby ass. You gon' suffer from that. I don't care about them test
I
scores.
got a
I don't care
question.
about none of that. I don't care about none of that, bruh. Yeah, go ahead.
Carlos, what happens when your principal coming up, which is your
Man,
boss,
I don't give a damn
and
about
you
that
got
principle, bruh. Hey man, if I'm doing my job, fam, I'm teaching
you're
these
not doing
kids,
your job.
huh?
You're not doing
You
your
wasting
job
my
as the
time. You
school
wasting my
policy.
time. I gotta count. I gotta correct a kid for getting off the phone. Bruh, you wasting my time. You wasting my time, bruh. I don't got time for that. I'm teaching a lesson in here, fam. Give a damn about this little nigga that want to be on the phone. He want to be on the phone, so be it. Take your ass over there in the corner and get on your phone. Don't learn shit. That's all right. When the test come up, your ass don't
Well,
come on, bruh.
you can't leave a child behind. All
Hey
right,
man,
cool.
his
You
ass gonna
you
get
you
left
do
in the
that.
dust.
Hold
He gonna get left in the
on.
dust. What you talking about? Nigga,
Hey,
that's on
look,
him.
look,
That's
so
on
look.
him.
Now I got you. I got you. Look, so you let little Timmy go in the corner, whatever, every day, right? So what happens as a parent? What happens when your daughter or your son, who's a straight A student, right?
Right.
And they come home with D's, and now they come home with an F, and you like, damn, what's going on, right? And then you get to talking to that teacher, and that teacher like, well, such and such was such a great student, but now I let little Timmy go over there, so now they like, well, you let him get on the phone, so now it's a chain reaction. You got so many kids instead of just locked in at all times. They
Well,
all buying in.
that's where the
It's just
teaching
a
come
problem
in.
generation.
That's where the teaching come in. Because see, I'm gonna explain to the whole group. I'm not gonna single little Timmy out. I'm gonna explain to the whole group how little Timmy's a dumbass for going in that corner and choosing to get on that phone all day instead of listening to what I'm teaching.
Man, they gonna
So
fire
so
your
listen.
ass, man.
So listen. So no. I'm not gonna tell him that he's a dumbass. I'm gonna explain to the rest of the class how he's a dumbass for going over there in that corner and choosing to be on that phone all day instead of listening to what I'm teaching when I'm kicking knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you got to do to these kids. So the rest of them gonna look at little Timmy. His little dumbass is over there in the corner all day on that phone instead of locking in on what Mr. Benjamin is teaching, and now he in last place. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how that go. And that's what kind of teaching y'all need. That's what y'all lacking. That's what y'all lacking. That's the problem. It ain't just you in A Leaf. This is a nationwide crisis. This is a nationwide crisis in the public school era, bro. In Louisville, it's terrible, bruh. It's terrible. Fam, my daughter don't have a bus to come pick her up to her home school right now. We don't have enough bus drivers. So my daughter,
Man,
she's
go get
assigned.
on the bus.
Listen to me, bruh. Listen to me, bruh. My daughter's assigned to a bus, fam. You feel me? This little TT, shout out little TT, man, came home from H-Town. She didn't came home with a
That's
pops,
what I
out
do.
in the Ville. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting my baby,
Yeah.
acclimated, getting her situated and shit, trying to get her, bus route. I gotta go to work. I gotta get up at 4:30. You know what I'm saying? So baby gotta get on that bus on her own. Ain't no bus coming to pick her up from the bus stop, fam. This is what we dealing with first day of school. And then guess what they do? This is what they do now out here at JCPS. If you miss the first day of school, they unenroll you. They unenroll you after school. You got to re-enroll back into the school, fam. If you miss the first day of school, what type of dumb shit is that? Do you hear what I just said to you? Do you hear what I just said to you, bruh? So y'all got bus complications.
Maybe
Y'all
it's
got
about the system.
transportation complications, fam. Was a lot of kids gonna miss school, and y'all solution to this is we gonna unenroll the kids that missed the first day of school. So they gotta re-enroll back into the school when they get their transportation situated. This is what we dealing with.
Man.
Yeah,
Why
brother.
why don't you go drive the bus?
They should let hey listen, let me run that shit. I have a whole blueprint for that shit in 48 hours, fam. I'm telling you. I have a whole blueprint for it. Give me 48 hours. I have a blueprint for it. The first thing you do, you got to pay the bus drivers more. That's off the muscle.
Where you getting the money from?
Well, you have a bunch of sponsors. Hold on. I didn't mean look. Hold on. Now, the governor out here, or the governor, he just won a lawsuit against Trump for like 200 and some million on like back pay for the education program. This is facts. You can look it up. I don't know about the number. I'm throwing out there the 200 mil, but it's some M's,
Not
big
like
M's.
that.
It's some big M's that he didn't won because the Trump, whatever they got going on, they didn't drop the ball on funding the education system out here in Kentucky.
Whatever it is, it's probably going to a certain department. So I'm
Right,
pretty
right.
sure
I
whatever goes
I I I don't
on.
I ain't that deep with it, but I know that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? I didn't seen that. That's a fact. Yeah. So there's money missing from you see what I'm saying? It's a lot of fuckery going
Well,
on.
your ass got some researching to do. Talking about 48 hours, brother. Yeah, it might take your ass
Nigga, I
48
ain't.
hours
Hey,
to do
they
the
need to hire
research.
me first. They need to hire me first. You feel me?
Mm.
Yeah. Square business.
Uh,
Yeah. What type of numbers we talking? Cause this shit here I got rolling in here ain't for free. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is not.
when
Yeah.
you were coaching, you wasn't a part of that school. Said you was in a different district.
No, I was in JCPS. More, yeah, more
Okay.
high school. Yeah.
All right, man. You don't want to talk about the school stuff. Um, Talk about this real quick and just give me your thought on this. Donald Trump is doing a he two things you could talk about.
Okay.
For one, the federal takeover. Have you heard about that?
Mm. A little something. Yep. Lace me up.
The federal takeover where he trying to get all the homeless people around the White House, relocate them. He say far, far away. And I guess they still gonna be checking I guess like backgrounds and stuff, seeing which ones are wanted or whatever. And if they wanted, they'll be going to jail or whatever. Do you think that's too bad? I know he's getting a lot of heat for it because he said they gonna enforce it real soon. They gonna come in there, federal takeover, which means they probably bring in like the National Guards, things of that nature to
Who
come and
this we
do it.
talking about now?
Donald Trump.
The federal guards is talking about they finna come in there and lock and
No, no, Donald Trump is calling it a federal takeover. And so with this saying, he's saying they even have like the National Guards and stuff come in, all the people, homeless people around the White House and all that, coming in like do it like a street sweep. You know what I'm saying? Get them up, relocate. He's like basically trying to clean it up like they did the third ward area, trying to clean it up. Good or bad thing. Like he's getting a lot of crap for that, but is that bad? Because he's
yeah,
relocating them,
yeah, brother. That's what I'm saying. So where are you relocating them to though?
That he didn't say. He said far away from the White House. That's what he did. So
Okay,
he's
but so
trying to
where are you
clean up that
relocating them
area
to?
around
Are
the
you
White
just
House.
putting them on the street corner somewhere else?
No, no, I'm thinking he putting probably like shelters, home, things of that nature. If I'm mistaken,
If you
that
doing
I
that,
haven't got
cool.
all the details.
Yeah, if he doing that, that's cool, bruh. If he doing that, if he not,
What?
what? That's some
All right,
sucker
well, let me
shit.
ask you this. Lois.
What?
I don't want to sound like, and it's just a question. I'm not saying I agree or disagree. But if they living on the streets and homeless, Los, and if he just relocate them to another street, and
That's
not
a
saying
that
he ain't
street
like,
problem now. Then, so like, what are you doing? I don't understand. What are you helping? You just helping the White House look
the
better?
White House, I'm just saying, basically, he's
Okay.
trying to clean up that area for tourists and different type of things.
All right,
Like
that's cool.
it's the
I'm
White
with
House,
that. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. 'Cause that's the White House. That's cool. I'm with
right?
that. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Next thing, he's really considering decriminalizing marijuana. So
Right.
basically, like making it free the ones who been suffering with punishment, harsh punishment from it, gets kind of like cleaning that up, releasing these type of guys too. Is that a good or bad thing?
That's a great thing. That's a great thing. That's absolutely what need to happen. That's absolutely what need to happen. It should have happened 50, 60 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like that should have been, you know, like I'm an advocate for the marijuana done the right way because it's a what you call it. It is a medical uh it's a medical it's a medical thing that can help certain people deal with certain anxieties, deal with certain depression, stuff like that. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. So I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? We got millions of people out here dealing with that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I was one of them at one point. I don't need it like that now. You know what I'm saying? But at one point in my life, when I did go through certain stuff, you know, I absolutely could lean on that and other people too. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't saying that's just the only thing to do, but it's a medication. It's a form of medication to deal with that kind of stuff. It's better than a pill. I tell you that all day long. Any kind of pill. You know what I'm saying? 100%. The way you do it, just like anything, you can abuse it. You know what I'm saying? But the way you choose to use it is important as well. But it's better than any kind of medication that they didn't man made than anything. Any ibuprofen, narcos, you know what I'm saying? Hydrocodones, any of that is way more healthier than any of that. 100%.
Sweet, sweet, man. I think this is a good ending point. We'll end it here, man. I'm Bobby B with the opinions you want to hear. Lowe's, you could go on and close us out, brother.
Man, my humble opinion is going down. Can't wait to see this one. Dope.
We out.
Yes, sir.